Welcome to the Leon County Today Show with Sheriff Walt McNeil. I'm Giovanni Hampton. Hi, Sheriff.
Hello, Giovanni. Great week. Great to get started.
It is. Something interesting that I think a lot of people will want to know about on this specific episode. You've obviously been a leader in the county for many years. What does leadership look like? Where does it start?
Well, in law enforcement, it starts with the men and women that you select to come into the job. Without a great team, you're nothing. And that's what's important about our community as well. The community is a part of our team, and that's why our guest today is so important, because they're an athletic endeavor, but most of that is focused on how can we get our kids in a better space, a better place, so they can be productive in our community. And that's so important.
And then with all of the work that you do, how do you stay committed to also being a family man?
Well, it's not easy, but it is part of what from my perspective, I was put here to do. One, to do this job of serving our citizens. And then you emulate what you do in your family out in your community. And we've tried to do that. I've got 3 great kids, and they've all grown up in athletics. And that's been a big foundation for us in terms of getting our kids out in the community, understanding it's about community, not so much about individual activities.
That's very interesting. I think it's just so important that we make sure that in the role of families, you know, obviously we have the mothers and the fathers, but those fathers, they play a very important role that sometimes it may get overlooked.
Well, you know, the fathers in our community are doing a good job, I think, but we've got some challenges. Particularly, we'll get back to those zip codes that we have the highest poverty rates and the highest crime. And we need fathers, in fact, to volunteer in those communities to have some interdictions with those kids, to see a side of community perhaps they never get to see based on the circumstance they find themselves in.
Well, coming up next, we're talking with a former All-Pro Dad team captain about how they're helping fathers show up every day and how they're keeping families safe in Leon County.
Good morning. I'm Captain Jimmy Goodman with the Leon County Sheriff's Office, and this is your Crime Tip Tuesday.
Follow these simple steps to protect you and your business from check fraud. Use online banking to pay bills whenever possible. If you do write a check, make sure you're using a black gel pen. These types of pens have ink that's more difficult to remove. Use envelopes that are not transparent and seal them securely. Mail checks at the blue postal boxes during normal mail pickup hours. Be sure to report lost or stolen checks immediately to the bank or credit union.
Have a great week. Stay safe out there.
I'm a different kind of threat. I can't be scared away or negotiated with. You can't call the cops on me.
Do you still want to hang out after?
I don't want your money. Or your TV. I don't even have to break in. I'm invited.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
Tell me about it. Did you have any idea that was going on?
None. I mean, you saw Derek at the game last night too. Did you have a clue?
No, but you know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do. Kids hear first about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
It can be hard to tell sometimes, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, bullying, violence, anything, you need to tell an adult. Mom or me, a teacher, coach, school counselor, someone you know and trust.
Dad, no kid is gonna tell an adult about that kind of stuff.
I get it, but if we don't know, we can't help. Speaking up about a problem, that's what helping a friend is all about.
70-degree weather, it takes only minutes for the inside of your car to heat up like an oven. At 104 degrees, heat stroke begins, followed by loss of consciousness. Every year, almost 40 children die of heat stroke after being forgotten in a vehicle. A simple change in daily routine is often the cause. Look before you lock. Brought to you by Kids in Cars.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Paul Weaver of All Pro Dads. Paul, a lot of people may not have heard about All Pro Dads. Talk to us about what is All Pro Dads.
All Pro Dad is the flagship program of Family First, a charity out of Tampa. We started in 1997 with Coach Tony Dungy, then was coaching the NFL Buccaneers. And he was troubled by the fact that he observed so many of his players and coaches really didn't have role models or guidelines on how to be a good dad, how to be a great dad. And so that's why we started the program with him. And today it's a national program.
Now, you started in what,
1997
with Tony Dungy.
Yep.
Now, how has the organization grown since that time?
Well, today we operate in several major ways. We're focused on dads with kids in elementary school and middle school. We have some that are younger and some that are older, but that's our sweet spot, is elementary and middle school. And millions, literally, of dads every week are served by All Pro Dad. We have online services, free emails they read about with tips about how to be a better dad and a better husband for those that are married, better leader in their home. We have a video channel, a YouTube channel. We do podcasts. We have chapters in schools, and that's an important part of our mix. I know that we'll talk about. And we do stadium events as well that are all designed to help dads be present, bond with their children, be a significant part of their children's life and their family's life.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You've got 14 chapters in 14 schools.
That's right, here in Leon County, that's right.
So how does the All Pro Dad interaction with a parent out there, a father out there, how do you get that father and that child to agree to become a part of All Pro Dads?
Sure. Well, sometimes it's a father, sometimes it's a father figure.
Okay.
So, sometimes it's a coach or a youth pastor or maybe even a single mom. But what All Pro Dad chapters do is once a month, there'll be a breakfast at the school that will use all the program and curriculum that we provide. Dads will bring their kids to the All Pro Dad chapter, and the leader of that chapter, the team captain, that's the role I used to have. Everything is football related for us, but they will lead through a curriculum with always a theme like honesty or integrity or grit that dads will want to encourage in their kids. So all that's required for the dad is to bring their kids to school if there's an All Pro Dad chapter there.
Yeah, so why is this program, why does it resonate so well with families? And you don't talk about moms, but how does a mother who has a child, a young man, get involved with All Pro Dads?
Yeah, so I mentioned that sometimes we do have single moms, right,
Okay.
that participate. And in those cases, they have to be the father figure as well, which I know is an extra burden. What we're trying to do is provide practical truth that helps them love and lead their family well and gives them great hope for the future. So whether it's a woman or a man, the idea is that we're helping them be the father figure those kids need.
Okay. Now, you guys have got a big program coming up at Doak Campbell Stadium with All Pro Dads. Like, what is that going to look like?
I'm really excited about that.
All right.
On Saturday, April 25th at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., half the day, there'll be an All Pro Dad stadium event at Doak Campbell Stadium at FSU. It'll be hosted by Coach Mike Norvell. And in that environment, it's very interactive, it's high energy, it's a lot of fun. There'll be various stations the kids and dads will go through together. It's all football related, but it's age appropriate kind of fun. So the tackle station will be a tickle tackle. The end zone is kind of a celebration dance off. And the idea is the kids are building memories, they're bonding with their dad, and the dad leaves with a few nuggets of wisdom about how to love and lead their family well.
Wow. Wow, you guys are doing a great job. I can't express to you how important it is for us when you think about it in terms of the number of kids who aren't there with a father, who wind up in prison or jail. So I'm so excited about what you guys are doing, Paul. It is outstanding. When we come back, we'll dig into how you can get involved. Stay tuned.
In times of stress such as quarantine, what goes on behind closed doors can be terrifying. But you don't have to suffer in silence. Help is here. Love is not controlling. Love is not frightening. And love is not violent. Love is respect. If you need assistance or just want to talk, we are here. In Florida, call the Domestic Abuse Hotline at 800-500-1119 to speak to someone in your area. Or for more information, email the Domestic Violence Coordinating Council at dvcctally@gmail.com.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for kids, teens, or young adults. It's just not.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals and volatile organic compounds into your body.
And nicotine, the same highly addictive substance found in regular cigarettes.
Nicotine can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
Affecting learning, memory, attention, and impulse control, and priming the brain for other addictions.
Vaping products also come in kid-friendly flavors that can make them appealing to youth.
And many kids also use other drugs, like marijuana, in vaping devices.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping, because when you talk, they hear you.
An email from the post office. How do they even know my email address?
They don't. This is a bogus email sent by scammers that looks like it is coming from the Postal Service, or even the Postmaster General himself. The email contains fraudulent information about an attempted or intercepted package delivery, and provides a link to click on to find out when delivery is expected. But that click can activate a virus, which can steal personal information such as usernames, passwords, or financial account numbers stored on the computer or mobile devices. Here are some telltale signs that an email is bogus. It contains poor grammar or spelling errors. It states that immediate action must be taken or there'll be dire consequences. It requests personal information under the guise of reconfirming information. The Postal Service does not notify customers about package delivery attempts by email. If you receive such a message, don't open it. Instead, forward it to spam@uspis.gov and then delete the email.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Paul Weaver of All Pro Dads. We're talking about the importance of father figures in the life of our young men. Paul, perhaps there's a stigma out there in the community about young men and their fathers, and perhaps a father does not want to become a part of All Pro Men or any kind of organization like that for what that stigma may be. Can you speak to that at all?
I'll try. I think there's definitely an insecurity. Most dads don't feel like we're doing enough of the right things. We have that in common with moms. All Pro Dad exists to give dads practical tips on how to be an engaged father, how to be active in the life of their family, how to love and lead well. And we want to make it super easy for dads to take advantage of all these free resources to be the leader in their family that everyone wants them to be.
Now, is there an outreach initiative through Dundee and on a national level that brings all these dads together in one place at one time?
There's not. We don't do like a national convention or something like that. It's all intentionally very local. So the dads in Phoenix, Arizona, we're trying to do a Phoenix, Arizona focus.
Yes.
And the dads in Tallahassee and Leon County, we're doing a Leon County focus. So it is intended to be where the dads are. We want to meet them where they are. We operate all over the country, but in every case, it's local.
Let's talk about the event taking place at FSU Stadium.
Yeah.
And how you're attracting those dads and families to the event.
Well, there'll be several ways. One is, of course, we'll be advertising on all the social media to let people know about this. Because of who we're trying to serve, we're especially trying to reach millennials and Gen Z.
Okay.
So it'll be all the places they are. May well be billboards as well. You can just click the QR code on the screen, and people can then register for tickets to that event as well. Now, it's limited capacity. We only do 500 families because it's on the field at the stadium as opposed to in the stands.
Yep.
So it is always, frankly, we reach capacity. We want everyone who wants to participate to be able to.
And I tell you what, you guys are doing a great, great job. One of the things we believe is that if we can have those interdictions with fathers and their kids, that we can reduce our crime in our community. Have you all seen any of that? Anything that you've seen that we should know about, or perhaps can partner with you guys on?
Yeah, well, particularly because we focus on the schools. In the schools, university studies have shown that we see fewer discipline referrals, which gets to the crime issue, right? When there's an All Pro Dad chapter, we see attendance improve, which is very important in the schools, and we see academic achievement improve. We welcome the opportunity to work with organizations like your Council on the Status of Men and Boys, and looking for ways to try to help dads be the very positive force in any community that they want to be and that we all pray that they will be.
Well, I can't express how much we appreciate what you guys are doing. So is there a place where a mom or a dad can find out more information about All Pro Dads?
Yeah, our website is allprodad.com. Pretty simple, allprodad.com. If somebody wants to subscribe to that daily free email, it's 1 minute to read. It's really easy. We'll have the QR code for that as well, in case somebody wants to try that out.
Now, we're talking about becoming engaged. Is there a cost associated with it? Is there a membership that's associated with it? Or?
No, there's not. It's all free. There is a small cost to attend the event per family at the stadium, but it's not a money-making venture for us at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
thanks to our donors and corporate sponsors.
Last question here, what are the ages of kids? 10 to 20 or?
Yeah, there will be all ages there at the stadium. Our sweet spot will be elementary age through middle school age, but we'll have some high school kids, some dads with high school kids, some dads of toddlers, and they'll all be enjoying the experience.
Thank you, Paul. Up next, how LCSO deputy and staff are using health and wellness to stay balanced on the job. Stay with us.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy? Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal? Before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Human trafficking is slavery.
And it happens all over America.
Any child, any woman, any man could potentially become a victim of human trafficking.
I am a victim of labor trafficking.
I was a victim of child sex trafficking, but now I own my body.
Human trafficking is any kind of forced labor.
It can happen to anybody.
I am a mother.
I am an author.
I am a son.
I'm an advocate.
I am an educator.
I'm a sister.
I am a brother.
I'm so much more than what happened to me.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am outspoken.
I am compassionate.
I am a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor of human trafficking.
On this segment of Deputy on Duty, the Leon County Sheriff's Office is practicing both mental and physical wellness.
Stress and Decompress class. This class is geared towards helping our members take a break and learn how to become more in tune with their body, and that is to learn how to de-stress and decompress. The body is a great mechanism. It's a great machine, and you have to keep it working. You have to tune it up just like you do any fine machine, and that deals with de-stressing and keeping your body loose in stressful situations, because if you can contain your body in those stressful situations, you will come out of those situations a lot better in the end.
The Stretch and Decompress class emphasizes mindfulness, showcasing the resilience of the mind and body.
I do stretch. I have some ailments in my older life, and unfortunately, law enforcement, we wear this 20 pounds around our belt every day, and we sit in cars for 12 hours a time, or we sit sedentary at a desk. A lot of that creates a lot of locking mechanisms in our joints. So as I've gotten older, I've understood the impact and significance of stretching and being flexible and having more resilience with your body.
Working in law enforcement, taking care of your mental and physical well-being is crucial.
And if you maintain that physical fitness with your body, any traumatic situation you go through physically is better, and you come out on the other end as far as rehabilitation better if you keep your body in tune. Now the mental side of it, just from a personal standpoint, I have learned that keeping yourself physically fit will often transition into the mental side, and you have to train your brain just like you train your body. And I've learned actually meditation in my older years about how you can help bring down stressful situations within yourself as well as your blood pressure through meditation.
As he advances in his career, McMillan offers this advice.
If I could go back and give my younger self any advice, would to be try to stay as physically fit as you can. We're not asking anybody to be Olympic athletes, but you really have to maintain a certain level of physical fitness, not only to make the uniform feel better on a daily basis, but to make you feel better on a daily basis, because the stressors that we go through every day is something that you really honestly can't describe it. You just have to live through it. And 20 years in this profession, I can tell you from a mental standpoint, I've had to be more mentally strong in the last probably 10 years of my career than I ever have been, because as you rise through the ranks, you get different challenges thrown at you, and sometimes it's more mentally tasking than it is physically.
LCSO's recently established SHIELD unit is redefining wellness at the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
This is our initiative within our agency. It's geared towards the wellness of all our members, civilian as well as sworn, and our detention facility employees. It's just an all-encompassing initiative to say, hey, we know you guys are out there, we know what you go through. We do have the things inside our human resources in our SHIELD department that can help you through those daily grind. This job is a daily grind, whether it's an 8-hour shift or it's a 12-hour shift or whatever the case may be. We're all doing this thing together. We're all in, so to speak. So it's just a way to show that there are people out here that are willing to help us with our wellness.
The Leon County Sheriff's Office believes that caring for the mental and physical health of a deputy will enhance their ability to serve the community.
I think with healthy officers mentally and physically, you're going to, number one, they're going to be better suited to help our community as a whole. And I think that the better that we are mentally with handling certain calls, going from that robbery to that grandma that's got a raccoon behind her stove, so to speak. We have to respond to all types of calls, and I think the more that we train ourselves to move from those high stressful situations to those situations that are less stressful, the better we are in our community.
If you're ready to join the team, visit LeonCountySO.com. For Leon County Today, I'm Giovanni Hampton.
Download the Leon County Sheriff's Office mobile app right now. Our mobile app makes it easier than ever to report a crime and get important safety alerts. And follow reported crimes in your neighborhood, all in one convenient location in the palm of your hands. Download LCSO Connect right now. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play by searching LCSO Connect. You can more details about the features of the app on our website, leoncountyso.com.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
At the Florida Sheriff's Association, we are able to serve our sheriffs and Floridians thanks to our members' support.
The FSA Member Perks program was created to give back to our members for all that they do. Members enjoy savings on restaurants, vacations, golf courses, car rentals, healthcare, movie tickets, theme parks, online shopping, and more. With over 300,000 offers, you'll always find ways to save. To learn more or to join the Florida Sheriff's Association, visit fsamemberperks.org.
Welcome back to Leon County Today. Sheriff, the Health and Wellness Unit at the Leon County Sheriff's Office, I mean, it's spectacular.
Well, we've come a long way. We started that unit some 8 years ago, and with an understanding that we had to do something to make sure that we take care of our own people. We have our deputies and our staff who are, just by the nature of their jobs, they're engaged with stressful situations on an ongoing basis. And from my perspective, we had not done enough to make sure we fortify them and give them the mental dexterity in addition to the physical dexterity to go out and make sure they keep themselves whole so they can keep their families whole. And that's expanded. Now we're talking about financial literacy and all kind of opportunities. Yes, to try to make sure that we're reaching to no matter who you are, what your background is, Leon County Sheriff's Office, we want to make sure that you know we're taking care of you.
Yeah, and I know there was a little scene in there where I was stretching and doing yoga, and so I just wanted to say, you know, I appreciate being able to be an employee and having that opportunity to take a break, a wellness break, and commit to my mental health. So, I mean, it's absolutely beneficial. And then all pro dads, I mean, Paul Weaver and what he's doing.
They are fantastic, and we need to partner with them a little more to find out more about what their data tells them about the families and issues that they're having. One thing we know, and we've said this quite often, it's our affirmation, and we have to be all in, working with all entities in our community to make sure we keep this community safe, and they're an integral part of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, anything else that you could think of that we just want to make sure that the community knows and that they stay all in?
Well, they should know that the Leon County Sheriff's Office is going to be there for them, and our way of doing that is taking care of ourselves and the Leon County Sheriff's Office family, and making sure that we keep our citizens in the forefront of everything we engage in Leon County.
Well, you've heard it directly from the sheriff. We want you to be all in. We'll see you again next week.